races remaining now. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out this video as we get down to the nuts and bolts of the season. We're 25 points behind Bill Elliott, and then the rest of the guys are just really dropping off. Bill Elliott's just dominating. Nothing we can do about it right now. Looking at the playoffs, though, we have 2 races remaining in this round. Only the top 7 drivers are making it to the second round. And Terry Labonte has some work to do after that DNF at Martinsville. And nothing else really to talk about. We'll see how this race shakes out. And then we'll hit up Charlotte for the final race of this round. But here we go, North Wilkesboro. Okay. We'll talk about everything here. No cautions. No cautions and no damage. It's a wild card race. It's going to be fun, though. This is a fun track. It's fun to run at North Wilkesboro. We're starting 18th. Not bad. I think we started in the 20s in the first North Wilkesboro race. I did practice some laps here. We should have a good race. Now, it's imperative that if there's a wreck, we can make contact. we have to manage we have to navigate wrecks correctly and use everything at our disposal, which includes, maybe just bashing into a car because we don't have damage. Still have to take care of the tires. Pit window here is about 50 laps. It was around 70 or so our first North Wilkesboro. We brought that down. And I'm doing, I think, a 35% race here. The first time we were at North Wilkesboro, we were already doing 40% races. Oh boy. It's fast and fun. Let's not forget the turn one situation where, we're trying to protect our tires or, take care of our tires. But the AI has a great line into one, and they really dive down in there. Me, I'm tiptoeing in there to take care of our tires, so we just have to remember that the AI is coming in hard. So you see Mike Potter there, just dive in there. We're aware of the problem. Not the problem, we're just aware of the situation. And we'll drive accordingly. It's fine until I forget about it one time, and that's ball game. I'm talking. It will just be funny. I'm talking up all the issues that North Wilkesboro can have, and then if we go caution-free this race, I'll look like a big dummy. Or not caution-free, wreck-free, I should say. Because whoever made this track did a hell of a job, put a lot of work into it, and here I am complaining about it when I might have just been a... Nope, we got a wreck in turn 1. Okay. And without cautions, nothing reminds me to go find the caution when I'm editing the video. I'll see a big break in me talking, and that means there's a caution, and I can go find that caution wreck. So I just had to pause the game and make a note that lap 8-ish we had some kind of wreck. I can find that in the replay and put it in there. So not only am I racing for a championship, taking care of my tires at North Wilkesboro, making sure we don't wreck, I'm also making mental and written notes during the race for editing. Got my hands full. And we can't speed on pit road either. Yeah, and speaking of editing the videos and stuff, I don't even think I've fully embraced everything possible with the free roam camera that I've been using. Most of the speed shots, the field snapshots I've been doing, those are all from the free roam camera. And I think during Talladega, because sometimes there's a lull in those restrictor plate races, I may just, while the race is going on, just talk about the that free roam camera. It's pretty cool. I'll try to give you a quick rundown on how it works. Good start to this race, I'm telling you right now. Tires are really good right now too. But, you know, without cautions, we're probably not going to be in a position to race for the win here. Unfortunately. Sadly, we have to hope for some kind of wreck that bottles up the leaders, or they get into lap traffic.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
Dale Jarrett is hurting our line right now. We have to somehow get around him. I can get into the gas a little bit earlier coming out of 2. That is a fast part of the track. It really holds you well. This just stinks. This sucks. I don't know. It does a lot. Because I'm having a hell of a lot of fun right now just playing old NR2003, running in 17th. Just trying to find a way to pass this car. And while I'm having fun, I also know I got to get to the front. We got a championship to win. As we've seen all season, the field is so evenly matched, especially at short tracks. It's just tough. All right, we're halfway through this tire or fuel run already. Now, I said earlier, oh wow, we're not going to have any wrecks. I'm going to look like a dummy. But in my experience, the cautions breed cautions at North Wilkesboro on this track. So, while we had that one big wreck that would have most likely brought out a caution, and then we haven't had anything else, we would have probably seen
Outside.
more cautions if the field would have bunched back together. We just don't have Dale Jarrett right now. Oh,
Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. Still there. Clear.
I'm just afraid to use up my tires. I mean, I can really, if I can plow into one.
Car outside.
That could help us a little bit.
Still there. Keep low. Clear.
I'm afraid to use them up, but we're going to get a good idea on what the tires do this first run. And we can go from there. You know, I said earlier, I'm sitting here running this great fun track on NR2003, and I'm worried about the points, but I'm still having fun. I mean, this is what it's all about. If we don't win the championship, I will somehow figure out a way to move on with my life. We'll figure out a way. Yeah, coming out of 2, that is so much fun.
There's an accident on the back straight.
Back straight. All right, we're well away from that right now. Boy, that was right behind us because all the engines kind of disappeared in the sound mix. Come on, Hut. Don't make us spin you out like Jeff Gordon did the first Wilkesboro race. Oh, I just can't. I got to figure out how to get that wheel straightened out. Getting onto the backstretch. Whenever we figure that out, we'll be able to make some noise like this.
Car outside. Still there.
Trouble in turn 2. We just drove through that.
Still there.
I don't know what happened there. All right, skipped a big chunk there, I think. 10 laps or so. And all we're doing is slowly catching Stanley Smith. And pit stop's coming up shortly. And I think we're closing. Oh, there we go. So lap 46. Oh, shit. Sorry, 46.94. And then that would be 46 laps again. So there might be 3 stops here, and we don't have any. Oh, shoot. We don't have any random cautions to change up the field. So whatever. All right. We're going to pit this lap.
You're in the top 10.
We don't have, you know, there's some cars that are staying out. So we're going to be able to.
The leader's pitting now. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Oh, we just got down. If that was the line, or this one might be the line. I think he said 45. I wasn't paying attention.
The leader's pitting now.
Stop, please. Pit stops, pit road and everything might be, it's just life and death here.
Go, go, go!
14.4, that's nice.
You nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Well, dang it, there's Hutch Strickland, who we passed a while ago. I thought our pit road entry was great. We may have stopped at the wrong commitment line. I'm going to check the replay to see when the AI breaks and when that commitment line starts. So the next time we pit, we use the correct one.
Stay low. Clear.
We had some tire left at the end of that run, so we can run a little bit harder.
That car's a lap down.
And that's why I think that's why we were able to blow past and pull away from Hutch Strickland and them, because I'm running the car a little bit harder than I did at the beginning of the first run. Because like I said, we used that first run to really feel out what this car was gonna do. And now we're all right. Eight seconds back of the leader, who is Alan Cole-Wickie. Bill Elliott in 6th. It looks like the leaders have hit lappers here. I see Bob Schacht and Derek Cope. They wouldn't be in the top 10. We'll be pitting again on lap 96, 40 laps from now. Seems like an eternity. But 20-second laps here. 1/3 of 40 is what? 13 minutes. What? Yeah, 13:26. That'd be three rounds of pit stops would be 49 minutes. About 50 minutes. 50 to 60 is the real time. Is the real time number of minutes I want these races to be. So we're all right. Did we just go through smoke?
Clear inside. Car outside. Clear
Yeah.
outside.
Ken Schrader did not like Jeff Gordon there. That's why we got into Ken Schrader. I said, did we see smoke? All right, hopefully we're not causing a big mess here getting into Ken Schrader. I'm probably not going to show Jeff Gordon blowing up because we saw it with our very own two eye, whatever the saying is. I'm too worried about catching Morgan Shepherd right now. I don't care about anything else. With our own two eyes. There you go. Then again, I may show the aftermath of what happened with... What are you doing, Morgan Shepherd? Holy cow. He just completely fell off.
Inside. Keep high. Keep high.
All right.
Clear.
Making a mental note of that we can pass on the outside and really cut off Morgan Shepherd there. Stanley Smith, what a battler right now. I don't know what he's doing up here. Flirting with the top 10, but we'll take it because we're going to take this spot. No, we're not. Trying to give him the hint that we're coming for him. Hey, man, he's running a high-ass line. What is Bob Shack doing? I don't know. If Stanley Smith runs that high line again, we'll get him here.
Stay low. Clear.
There we go. Now, sadly, we have to start taking care of the tires a little bit. I guess Bob Shack had a flat tire. He's on pit road getting that taken care of. Hell, this season might come down to just Bill Elliott getting into a wreck at Talladega. Like, something has to happen to him. I'm sorry. It's just unfair. We've all had stuff go wrong, and he hasn't. Yeah, I was looking at the points before the race and talking about him. Big shout out to Ricky Rudd.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
Hanging out up there. All right, halfway home, he said. We're all right. When we come up on lappers, we have to take care of them and dispose of them as soon as possible. Because if there's one benefit or one advantage we have over the AI is our ability to navigate lap traffic. And the lack of cautions puts us at a disadvantage here, trying to catch the leaders. So we're using everything in our arsenal. We still have 20 laps till pit stops. I can already feel that we used up our tires a little bit more than we did on the first run. Case in point right there. Because we have to get around Bob Shack. I'm sorry. Like,
keep low. Clear.
and again, this might, yeah, I don't know. We need a Bill Elliott DNF. We need a bad finish from him. say we catch Bill Elliott and we finish a couple spots ahead of him, cool. So now we gained 2 points. Awesome. It's not going to cut it. And I'm already looking back on the season at the what ifs. And we didn't have too many unforced errors. You know? I mean, we had the, probably the turning point was the Darlington race. And that was Bill Elliott getting into us. And again, I'm not holding a grudge against an AI person doing what he's programmed to do. And I should have known better. But it is what it is. Like, just thinking now, not a lot of things stand out. We had a bad Sears point that, you know, on a road course, you control your own fate. Either you know the track well or you don't. And we showed we can perform well at road courses with the Watkins Glen win. All right, 12 laps left before pit stops. Our tires are hanging in there. We're hanging out with Rusty Wallace here. And this would probably look the same exact way up at the front because, again, the field's tightly, it's just, they're all closely matched, evenly matched. So it probably wouldn't look much different if we were running third right now. I do have to change my line a little bit. I feel like we're losing Rusty just a touch. Oh, we for sure are. So we gotta, yeah. We're not yellow yet, we're close. Boy, this is a big mess of cars up here. Look at this. We may see, whenever pit stops start, we may see a wreck because those cars dive over to pit road with no regard for who's there. And that's what brings out some cautions here. Or in our case, causes wrecks. Us sucking up to them here is just a mirage. We aren't going faster. It's just congestion on the freeway. We gotta hold on here. Now there are no cautions. So we can think about some kind of pit strategy here and not worry about going a lap down. But there's really nothing to do. I mean, it's going to be a two-stop race for us anyway. And just splitting the race in thirds gives us the best tires the whole race. There's nothing else to talk about. Now, 46 plus 46 is 92. Cars that pitted on lap 46 are going to be pitting here. Although I'm not seeing it yet. And this is hurting us because I'm staying out of this group knowing that they're going to be making wild moves into pit road. I don't know what Michael Waltrip is doing here.
Outside.
He's slow, running like a buffoon.
Clear.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, pal. I kind of got into him there, but I'm getting frustrated. What is he doing? All right, so it is going to be a two-stop race for everybody. Look out, Wall. No damage, whatever. Let's not worry about Bob Shack passing us. He had that flat tire, so he has fresher tires than everybody. There's pit stops. There's old Bill pitting.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
So my plan right now, I don't know what my plan is. I was thinking we were just gonna spin these tires up with some fast laps, but we're not getting fast laps on these tires. Even if we start drifting and squilling them up, we're not getting fast laps here.
The leader's sitting now. Clear outside. That car's a lap down. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
I think that line's that first line. I meant to check it in the replay and I forgot. All right, give us another 14.4. Man, this is... I don't think I blinked there in that entire run. This is great stuff. Hit my microphone there.
Go, go, go! Limit 45.
Oh!
Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Well, there's our race. Michael Waltrip comes back to get us. I could throw up. I could kill somebody right now.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep
Well,
it
here's what's
under
happening.
4,000 in seconds.
We're 4 laps down because the game just kamikazed Michael Waltrip into his stall. So we're gaining our laps back.
Okay, merge when you can. Here comes the leader.
So here's the plan. I'm not that's the first time something bullcrap has come up. And
You're now in the top 20.
I'm not taking it.
That car's a lap down. You are on the point.
All right, we're in the lead. And then we're slowing down.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Outside.
And we're waiting for Stanley Smith
Clear outside. Outside. Keep low.
and Rusty Wallace. We were with Rusty Wallace. This is where we're going. You know what? All is normal with the universe. This is where we should be. Michael Waltrip. That's just friggin' wild what happened on pit road. And heck, we might win because we're gonna be on like 5 or 6 lap. Our tire's gonna be 5 or 6 laps fresher. Very controversial, but you know, again, with this Quaker State car at North Wilkesboro,
Outside. Stay low.
it's used to controversy. But yeah, you know, anybody that's watched my videos knows I'm on the up and up. And what happened there was just bull crap.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
Where Michael Waltrip hit us at 32 miles an hour, probably slower than that because he was going into a stall, and we flip upside down. And my audio cut out because I was cussing up a storm. But we used that trick that we were talking about at Martinsville, coincidentally. And we're getting our lives back. And this is where we should be. And I don't care. Don't call the cops.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging. Car outside.
I like Rusty Wallace,
Still there.
so I'm not going to spin out Michael Waltrip here,
Clear.
because that will collect.
That car's a lap down.
That'll collect Rusty Wallace, but Michael Waltrip's a lap down. I thought that was for position.
Still there.
So I remember we were having issues with him before we pitted.
Clear outside.
Where'd Stanley Smith go, by the way? Or did we pass him?
Car's a lap down.
Oh, he's behind Rusty Wallace. I'm guessing we passed him.
Clear.
I wasn't paying attention. I was still replaying in my head those couple seconds where I saw my car flipping over on pit road. Then it went static.
Still there. Keep low.
Because worst comes to worst, what I would have done was just restarted the race. No one would have known different. But I wasn't doing that. I mean, this was a fun race. Great stuff. And on YouTube, I've run 37, you know, almost 60 races. That's the first time I've seen anything like that happen on pit road. And we righted the universe. Thankfully, you know, all the stars are aligned, and that happened on a at a track where we had cautions and damage off. If damage was on, I don't even know if we're even allowed back in the race.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
All right, Terry Labonte's doing what he can after his bad Martinsville. Yeah, with our policy of, you know, there's no wins in your ins in these playoffs. Whoever's top 4 or top 7 and then top 4 in points make it to the next rounds. Simple as that. And with 2 races to make up
20 laps to go.
from a DNF, it's uphill battle. Boy, he called out 20 laps to go. We're like half a lap down, I think. Not even close. And we're 7 seconds back. 6.5 seconds back. 7 seconds back, half second a lap would be 14 laps. I don't think we're going to catch them. What a miracle run that would be if we caught them. But we're not going to. And by them, I mean, don't hit the wall. I'm trying to check the standings. By them, I mean Alan Kulwicki and Bill Effin Elliott, who is in second. There's just nothing we can do.
Outside.
Yeah, we
Clear.
Like I said, our tires are a little bit fresher here because we sat on pit road for 5 laps. So hopefully in the last 5-6 laps of this race, we can make some passes.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Keep low. Clear.
I was hoping Chad Little was going to hold some speed in that turn. He just didn't want to. And he's really holding us up now.
Outside.
Such a short track racing.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Other than my Michael Waltrip thing on pit road, I haven't heard anything since the Jeff Gordon, Ken Schrader thing.
Car inside. Clear inside. Outside. Stay low. Clear. That car's a lap down. We got just 10 more to go.
Ricky Rudd is the next position for us.
Car outside. Keep low.
Yeah, blowing through the field here. It's a mirage again. We're
Low.
on fresher tires by a little bit. Brick mast.
Clear outside.
All right, Bill Elliott dropped to 3rd. Every point might matter here. Down the stretch.
Outside. Clear outside.
If we can get Ricky Rudd here.
Stay low. Clear outside.
There's a spot. All right. We need.
Just 5 more to go.
Oh no. I want to get around Mark Martin, but I think I've used up everything I've been able to here. Actually, I think we can get a run on him somewhere. If I can get out of turn 2 like I did that one lap a few laps ago, we may have something brewing. I want to take this a little bit differently. Nope. We got to find something. Really want this spot because it's sitting right here. This is a point right here.
Just 2 to go. Outside. Keep
That's
low.
clean, kind of. I think we're good. If there's anyone you want to race clean, it's Mark Martin. And we got him. I mean, we're faster than him.
That car's a lap down. Wide
Simple as
flag.
that.
1 more lap to go. All right, we're back in 5th.
Bill Elliott's going to finish 3rd, I hope. Darrell Waltrip was our next. All right, we're going to hit the ball here maybe. Nope. No regrets. Of course. Of course. Like I said, no regrets with what we did. None at all. Alan Kowicki got the win. Like I said, Bill Elliott third. We finished fifth after all the Michael Waltrip stuff. We're done talking about it. It's funny, but this is how this race should have ended up without bull crap happening on pit road. And then he came and plowed and gave us the business after the race too. So I'm gonna make a note to I don't know, something for pit road at North Wilkesboro. But other than that, that was a fun race. That was a lot of fun. And you see there at the very bottom, Terry Labonte with 10 or 9 laps left. Got a flat tire. That's enough. It's 2 DNFs. Or yeah, it's saying DNF. He was 9 laps down. I don't know why that's showing DNF. But yeah, 2 DNFs for him in the playoffs. He didn't show up in the playoffs. We'll put it that way. We'll take a look at all these points and everything. Bill Elliott gained. He didn't lead a lap. What? I thought he was in the lead here. But it's saying that it's saying he did not lead a lap. Or no, I don't think he was leading. He was in second. I don't know, but he didn't lead a lap. It was Kowicki and Davey Allison were the only 2 cars that led here. So, all right. Otherwise, great stuff. Awesome stuff. That was just fast racing, good pace, everything. All right. One more race in this round of the playoffs. It's going to be Charlotte. We had a lot of fun at the Coca-Cola 600. AI was a little bit quick for us, so we're bringing them down a peg. It should be awesome. That's the next race. Thanks for watching.